You know you haven't done it. You have no way to defend yourself. No resources, no supporting evidence, nothing that would corroborate your story. Think of yourself in this situation. Add to that the mental pressure of facing death. This death is something you haven't done. You figure that can't happen to you. Take a moment, watch the news, do some research, speak to legal professionals to see how the justice system works and how unreliable the penal system is, despite the best of intentions. So whatever benefits one sees as coming from the archaic tradition of capital punishment, these benefits must be put against the backdrop of the inherent weakness of the legal system, the fact that it does not necessarily work as a deterrent, and lastly, that it does not necessarily act as a moral guidepost. The first point that we look at is the inherent limitation of the legal system. No matter what side of the argument you're on, there is one given, something that we all accept, is that the justice system has its limitations. We all accept it. And supporters of capital punishment do not argue that the legal system is infallible, but rather that the risk of error is acceptable. But is it? The Innocence Project, which is a set of lawyers that do pro bono work for clients on death row, says that over a 5-year period, an equal number of clients have been found innocent as have been found guilty. The project states that in a review of DNA cases, proven innocence showed at about 43% of cases, whereas confirmed prosecution were at 42% of cases. So it's about statistically even. Inconclusive or non-probative, given at 15%. So of the 329 cases exonerated, there was an average of 14 years spent in prison, and subsequent to their investigations, 140 actual perpetrators were found. Remember now that had these not investigations taken place, these persons would have been dead. The cases could not have been undone. Now, accepting these odds seems to me to be nothing short of immoral and, quite frankly, unconscionable. My next point is the issue of deterrence. It's something that can neither be proven or disproven, and so it's largely irrelevant. But I'll get into that in a little while. There is, though, a glaring anomaly that exists when you look at the United States as a whole. Those states that have retained the death penalty actually have a higher rate of homicide than those that are generally in the north that have dropped and no longer use the death penalty. Now, of course, that cannot be reliably looked at because it may be simply a suggestive correlation, because there are differences in demographics, age, the ethnicity, there are lots of factors that could make for those variations. However, when one looks at the case of Virginia and West Virginia, it is very interesting to note that they have very similar culture and heritage, seeing that they were one state simply divided. It makes it very interesting for the purpose of contrast. I actually looked at the Chief Justice Wilkins noted in West Virginia a non-death penalty case where the annual murder rate is just at 4% across the board, whereas in Virginia, a state that has the highest execution rate in the country, there's a death rate of 6 persons per 100,000 citizens. That's a sizable difference when you contrast, when you look at it as a whole. back to my initial point, and that is the deterrence factor. It is, quite frankly, something that cannot be argued. It would require, it is an impossibility. It would require that an examination be done of every murder that did not occur. And that is something that we just can't do. It would be necessary to see whether or not the threat of capital punishment entered the cost-benefit analysis of the potential murderer. It really is not there. My third point, and I think the one that is most relevant, certainly to me, and it means the most to me by far, is the simple moral basis of the existence, the continued existence of the defendant. See, why is it that we, as a civilized society, mimicking the criminal behavior that we find so objectionable in the first place? Why are we condoning a lack of respect for life? Why is this a message that we're sending to the next generation on a consistent basis? People who are coming to learn our system, when we put ourselves up as a beacon of civilization. What does it really say about us and our civilization? Taking one life for another. It seems illogical, it's certainly rational, it's very much very suspect. There's an old saying, an eye for an eye results in a blind world. It's very truthful, applicable in this case. One cannot rationally condemn killing on the one hand, and then for the sake of one's own purposes, use killing for their own purposes, without at least seeing that at least there's an irony, and if not, outright hypocrisy. I'm convinced that it is hypocrisy. And it is a hypocrisy that people will accept because they're driven by retribution, which is not what should be primary in the laws of it. So state condoned killing is something that must end. It is way past itself. And in conclusion, I'd like to look again at my reasoning, the limitations within the system, the inconclusive deterrence factor, something that we can't prove, and the utter lack of moral standing. Appeal to you all, civil audience, to recognize the time has come for an end to what is state sponsored barbarism. Time has come for the removal of capital punishment from our books, and the system is just too vulnerable, and there's no proven evidence of the deterrence that is offered. Ultimately, morality over its questionable ethics for civil society. And in summation, I'd like to use the words of someone far more eloquent than I, the famous French philosopher jurist Albert Camus, who stated that capital punishment is the most premeditated of murders. Profound statement that is more relevant today than at any time when one realizes what is involved in the planning and management of state-sponsored killing. Indeed, the death penalty is morally repugnant in any civilized society. Let's really get active. The time is right. Let's contact our US representatives to do away with the system, to move on. For the time, for the thoughts, and for it.